Hello everyone, thank you so much for clicking on today's video and welcome to my channel. In today's story, OP reaches out to Reddit because she's absolutely losing her mind after drunk texting her crush. It is a hilariously adorable story and it ends on a wonderfully happy note, so I do hope that you enjoy it. I personally really need something like this after the week that I've had. I do hope that you enjoy this story. If you do, please leave a thumbs up. And before I move on to the story, I just wanted to take a second and thank all of my subscribers. Thank you so much. You guys are the things that keep me going. For those of you that aren't subscribed, if you do like my content and would like to support me, I'd really appreciate it if you could hit the subscribe button. Anyways, thank you so much for your time and on to the story. Today I effed up by drunk texting my crush. So I just woke up to a bunch of texts I might have sent my crush last night while I was drunk, and he didn't reply yet. And how bad do you expect things to go? So this is what I texted him. I also rectified the grammatical errors to make the sound more coherent. I might be quite drunk. I mean, I must be. I just had loads of beer, more than my system could handle. And I just want to tell you that I like you, although I tried so hard to make myself believe that I don't. Because when my stupid mind realizes how I feel, it turns me into this super weird version of myself. It's like being lactose intolerant and drinking a whole big jar of milk. And I didn't want you to see me like that, because then it would ruin the whole thing. So I tried to be your friend. And now we're friends and we have so much in common and it's going so well so far. But I think the beer spilled the beans to my mind and now I'm texting you that I like you. Oops. Yes, I ended with a he. Oops. I want the ground to swallow me up. And then OP added, by the way, 1 week ago he texted me something extremely random, irrelevant to our last conversation while he was high. And when I asked him about it, he said that he doesn't know. So do you think that this settles the record? I know it doesn't, but I'm trying to make it sound like I'm not the only idiot in this, mind you. P.S. I'll delete this later because he's on Reddit too. One Redditor said, I mean, you can't unsend it. Just take whatever comes in stride. Who knows, he might be into you. Another Redditor said, Silent Devil is absolutely right. This was the best outcome regardless of what your crush says to you. If he likes you, then now you know and the two of you can explore your relationship. If he says that he doesn't feel that way about you, then you can choose to keep your friendship or move on completely. In the end, it's all about you, your emotions and your personal growth. No one finds themselves or their loves by standing in their comfort zone. You have to take the icy plunge, and you've done it. Just don't let this distract you from the fact that in 1998, The Undertaker threw mankind off hell in a cell and plummeted 16 feet through an announcer table. To which Silent Devil replied, that ending was severely unexpected. One Redditor said, honesty is the best policy. You let him know how you feel when you were drunk because that's exactly what you've wanted to do all this time. It may not turn out the way you want, let's be honest. However, at least you'll know. Another Redditor said, if I was your crush, I'd be delighted getting a text like that. In the event that he likes you, it might not even be an F-up. It might be what was needed to get it off your chest to him and might end up resulting in you dating him. Might not end badly, it could be great. Or did he already respond and in an unrequited way? Another editor said, meh, no big, it's a cute text. He'll either be into you or he won't. You seem pretty awesome, so he's lost if he's not. You've just saved yourself from some future wondering. Well done. This is a late update to my last TIFU. He texted me back. Sounds like we also have texting our crushes while being out of it in common. So I said, so we have being idiots in common too, and he said, yes, although I can't compete with the drunk you. Too cute, I can't even. He suggested that we go out for sushi after lecture, and everything's going well. Amazingly well, actually. Thank you so much for your comments. I'm extremely happy right now. So I thought I'd come back and share my joy with everyone. Also, on a side note, as you all have told me, life is too short not to drunk test your crush while you're knocked out by beer. Do it. Always. Stimulate your inner genius. P.S. The only drawback that I could imagine is that he just said, "Hey there, lactose intolerant," when he picked up my phone call. So that'll probably stick with me for quite a while. Awesome. Too long didn't read. He's into me too. A very late update to my TIFU I made 3 years ago. I'm writing this post to eternalize the moment on Reddit, as today is my wedding day to the same guy I drunkenly correlated liking him to having a lactose intolerance. I rushed to Reddit to reassure about my dumbass move, and all of you have been so supportive and have even asked for an update. The past 3 years were really great in a broad way. It wasn't perfect and we've had our ups and downs, but I'm genuinely happy right now. I'm glad that I effed up, and I wish for all of you to F up and to keep effing up despite how awful it might turn out. Okay, to some limit, I mean. Also, he told me that he requested that they would write, "Happy wedding day to us lactose intolerant. Hey, don't write that, her name is Alex," on our wedding cake. We'll post pictures if it turns out to be true, lol. Also, that's a BoJack Horseman reference in case no one understood. Too long didn't read. I'm getting married. So guys, what did you think about this? Please let me know in the comments down below. I personally thought that this was so adorable. Behind the scenes, YouTube has been very challenging. Not you guys, but the actual company. And I'm sort of struggling making new videos. But this one was just so adorable and I really wanted to share it with you guys. I hope that it brought you happiness. Honestly, it's such a cute thing and it brings me so much joy and fills me with those feel-good hormones. I don't know, what do you guys think about it? Please let me know in the comments down below. If you did like it, I'd really appreciate it if you could leave a thumbs up. And please subscribe if you'd like to hear more stories from Reddit with updates.